Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer and this is my first ever video. I am an artist. I have been an artist for about over 10 years but never professionally. Sorry, my hair is doing a weird thing. Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer and I am the artist behind Raw Art. I developed this company about a year ago. I've been dabbling around with it on and off, so now I'm ready to get it kick-started and this is my first video. I hope you enjoy it. I'm doing this art tag and it's just to get to know me better as a person, and then later on I will time-lapse videos. I will do different artist vlogs as well as sign language. I want to dabble with that a little bit. I am trying to be a sign interpreter or ASL interpreter, so that will help me develop more in my sign language skills as well as help you guys out if you're looking for that. Let me know in the comments below what kind of other artist things you want to see and I will look into that doing as well. So let's get started. What's your favorite experience as an artist? My favorite experience, I don't have a lot of experience. I've been on and off with my art for 10 years. More off than on. But I think I would have to say I did a architectural front view drawing commission for a hospital in my local hometown when I was younger. But that's basically that's kind of like my favorite experience because that helped that hospital out. It got a lot of publicity. I don't have any pictures of it, sorry. I didn't take any pictures of it. I was younger, so yeah. Okay. What's your least favorite experience? I don't have a lot of experience in art because I was on and off with it, but I would have to say my least favorite experience would be being denied different shows, different festivals, galleries, etc. I think all artists would agree with me on that because that's something that even though it makes you stronger, it just hurts so much, thinking you're not good enough or whatever. But it's not true, you are good enough. You just have a different style than what they're looking for. So number 3, what are your dreams / goals for your art? My dreams would be to develop raw art into more than just myself. I want to represent other artists in the future and I want to help other struggling young artists as well. So that's my goal. I'm hoping that would come true soon though. Number 4, what's your favorite medium and why? Well, when I was younger I did graphite mostly. If you don't know what graphite is, it's just a different type of pencil that comes in really light to really dark and everything in between. I used it for everything, every piece. I was 100% black and white drawings all the way. And then now as I got older and trying to mature my art a little bit, I'm doing pastels and charcoal, mostly pastels now. I'm trying to develop more color drawings, but I want to give that option to people. I want to give that option to my customers and help commission work that people might more people might enjoy the color pastels than they would black and white charcoal. So hopefully that will help. And I really love the medium. It's really you can use it very easily. It spreads easily. The one problem is it gets on everything. So don't wear really white outfit when you're doing with pastels or charcoal because it gets really messy. Okay, so number 5, what inspired you to do art? Why do you love it? Well, I think everyone loves art. It's like a universal thing. You could say you don't know how to draw, but you have to go deep inside you and reach your inner artist, and that will help. Everyone can learn how to draw some type of way. There's architectures, they could draw more, they can draw houses better than people, and there's portrait artists, they can draw a face better than they can draw the whole body. So there's different type of artists. You have to know which area you fall under. So I think there's no way to ask it. I really love art. I think it's just a universal thing. I think everyone loves art somehow, some way. What inspired me to do art? There's really nothing that inspired me to do art. I just picked it up one day and then rolled with it. Like I was around 9 or 10 when I first started drawing. I drew like little cartoon characters or whatever. I put it down until I think I was a senior in high school, and then I graduated high school, and then I got into little competitions in my area and online. But then I put it down again. So, and then now lately, this past year, I picked it up again, and I was like, this is what I want to do. Like, not as a full-time job, but for now, something to, like a side thing. Like, I mostly want to help other artists, but I also want to get my art out there as well. So, yeah. Okay, so number 6, what's your favorite piece you ever made and why? Okay, so it's gonna get real sad real quick. Okay, so all my pieces I love, but there's one piece I don't have a picture of it. If I do find it or a picture of it, I will show you, but right now I do not have a picture of it. It's like a carnival fair, whatever, carnival thing, and it has people in the background playing games and eating cotton candy or whatever, and I think I put a little Ferris wheel, and I have the focal point of the drawing is a caramel apple, which sounds so funny, but I did it when I was trying to develop more skills. I think I was in high school or something like that. I drew it, not drew it, but I painted it. But then I put it away and I got it back. I put it in my portfolio. I showed my grandpa, who was in the hospital at the time, when I was about to be 22. I showed him, and he basically said, "This is my favorite one." And I was like, "Oh, grandpa." But it's really nothing like spectacular. Like it's no like oh my god, it's a beautiful, gorgeous painting. It's just a caramel apple. It's very basic, but it's my favorite one because before my grandpa passed away, he said he liked that one, and that was his favorite. So that's why that's one special. I'm never gonna sell that one. So okay, number 7. Who/what are the biggest art influences? I really don't have a big art influence. When I first started getting into art, when I was like little, like 10 or 9 or 10, I watched a lot of Bob Ross, so I guess he inspired me to draw and to paint and whatever. Like paint what you like, draw what you like, do what you want to do. Basically, that's what I got out of his episodes. And then as I get back into the drawing and the painting and the art world, I got into this YouTuber named Happy the Artist. She inspired me, even though she does a different medium, but her paintings inspired me to get back into what I love doing, and that is art. So I would have to say that, yeah. So I watch her all the time still. I love her paintings. Check her out. Okay, number 8. What did you learn from being a full-time artist? Well, I'm not a full-time artist. Surprisingly, I do have a day job. But what I've learned about being an artist in general is you have to know about rejection. You have to face rejection firsthand. And that's the hardest part, actually. Like, you could draw your brain off. You could draw until the sun comes up. You can talk to so many artists and so many galleries and so many competition officials and talk to whoever you need to get your art out. But if you can't handle rejection, you're not going to handle this business, basically. So I guess rejection is like the main thing. I don't want to be like negative or anything, but the main thing is rejection, because there's going to be a lot of rejection until you get a positive no, till you get a yes you can display. And when you do get that yes, then it'll feel so good, because you struggled and you got so far that you learned how to accept rejection and move on. Simple as that. Okay, number, I am so lost, I don't know which number. Okay. Number 9, I think. What do your family and friends think about you being an artist? My parents are very supportive of my art. I have a lot of art background in my family, a lot of artists, one way or the other. Some of us can sing, some of us can draw, so yeah, I have a lot of influences, a lot of support in my family. All my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, they all support me. My mom, dad, my brother and sister, they all support me. So I'm grateful for all that. Number 10, was becoming an artist your childhood dream? If not, what is? Well, I guess art is like the one thing that stuck with me since I was a kid. I wanted to be a eye doctor. I forgot what they're called. Orthopedic? No. I want to be an eye doctor when I was younger, and then I started reading books, and I realized I don't want to be an eye. So I got into wanting to be an actress, and then I wanted to be, when I got out of high school, I wanted to be a fashion designer. And then when I went to school for fashion and retail merchandise, I realized there's a lot that goes into being a fashion designer slash business owner. So I still like clothes. I just don't want to like actually do that career. Like maybe someday if someone would help me or whatever, but like not in my career wise. Now I want to be a ASL interpreter. I have passion for that, like hardcore. I love sign language. I love ASL, and I'm hoping someday I can teach others and help others. I'm not sure if I'm going to work for myself or work for a company, but as I grow and get my license and become an actual interpreter, I can develop what I want to do with it as well. But art is going to be in there as well. I want to keep art in my life, and I don't want to like let it go. I just want it to be like my side child, my little growing business. Okay, so that's that question. Okay, number 11. Sorry. What advice can you give to people who want to be more artistic? Well, like I said before, everyone has some sort of art within them. Some can sing, some can dance, some can paint slash draw, some can do whatever. If you are consistently with drawing, or you think you have some talent in drawing, you have to know which field. I personally am a impressionist. I don't do realistic drawings, at least for now I don't, but I do an impression of realistic drawings. Anyone could be realistic, anyone could be an impressionist, anyone could be artistic in some sort of way. You just have to develop what part of artistic field you want to put your mind to, or to put your artistic needs to. So anyone can be artistic, I believe. You just have to know how to tap into that part of your brain, basically. Okay, so sorry about saying all these and stuff like that. This is my first video, like I said before, so I'm a little nervous. Hope you guys understand. No pressure, right? Okay. Number 13, I believe. No, I'm sorry. Number 12. Oh my god, I'm really bad at this. I'm sorry, guys. Number 12. Were you supported to pursue art as a child? Like I said, my parents are very supportive when it comes to my art. My dad wanted me to be an artist. I do not. I thought of it as a hobby. Like I still think of it as a hobby. I don't really want to like I want to make money from it, but that's not my goal for it. Like I want people to see my art. Them seeing my art is more important than making any money from it. I don't want the pressure of it being my full-time job, because it is a lot of pressure to make money every month with it. So I didn't want to live with that pressure and stuff like that. But yeah, my family was supportive of my art. Number 13, do you make money off your art? Well, right now I don't, not regularly, basically. I do have some commissions coming in, but I haven't established a week to week, month to month basis of money coming in. It's trickling in, it's coming in slowly. So, but I'm hoping to make a good amount on my work, but that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it just to show my work, basically, to people like friends, family, etc., to basically to the world, like leave a legacy, in the world. Number 14, what do you want to improve on or aspire to be with your future art? Um, I just want to someday become realistic in my art. I don't want, well, I like my style of art, but I can't really define it. Like I could say, okay, it's impressionism, but what type of impressionism? What does it really make it different than every other impressionist out in the world? I'm not sure yet. I'm still, even though I'm in my late 20s, I'm still developing who I am. And it's difficult when it comes to your art because you want to be different than everyone else. But at the same time, you don't know if anyone's ready to be different. You don't know if people out there are ready for my art style, basically. So I'm hoping to like slowly develop it and become more of me, basically. I'm just not sure what that is yet. But I'm hoping to improve it. I'm hoping to become more realistic. I'm hoping one day I will move up to realism so I can like challenge myself, and that's what art is all basically is, challenging yourself and making yourself better and improving in every step you make. So okay, let's see. Number 15. What feelings do we try to express in our art? Okay, so I don't know, whatever you feel when you see my art. Like, I like drawing portrait art. So if I'm drawing a beautiful woman with butterflies all around her, in a forest, what do you feel when you feel happy, sad, angry with that? Like, I don't know. I don't want to impose my feelings of what I feel like you're supposed to feel like on my art. Art is about personal belief. Art is about personal feelings. So if you look at a portrait or any type of painting or drawing and you see, let's say you see a woman standing there in a field and she is wearing barely anything and she is looking sad, like she has a sad look on her face, but you can't tell if she's like sad as in something affected her or whatever. What does that make you feel? That make you sad? Does that make you happy? Does that make you angry? What do you feel? Empty? Like, what do you feel? That's what I want people to look at my art and do. What do you feel? I don't want to say, hey, you're supposed to feel angry when you see this drawing. You're supposed to feel angry or you're supposed to feel sad for her. No, I want you. But if you feel anything in my art, I want you to feel whatever. That means I succeeded as an artist. It's all about self-expression, self-feeling, self-beliefs. So, like, that's what I believe. Okay, so number 16. What's your favorite thing to paint and why? I don't often paint. I do mostly drawings. I put in pastel and charcoal. I love drawing the portrait of a face, of a human face. I want to probably draw the figure more, but right now that's not my forte. That's not where I want to do. I want to be more, what's the word? I want to keep it the way it is, like continual, like continual set with all my portraits. So I love doing mostly women. I'm really good drawing women. Men, not really. I'm trying to draw more men. I'm trying to draw more kids, but mostly women is my go-to drawing outlet, if you will. Okay, so 17. What's the strangest thing you painted? I don't know. Well, with painting / drawing, well, when I was younger, I painted a lot of crazy things. Okay, so I painted a drawing. Oh, I'm sorry. I drew a drawing of myself as a self-portrait, and then I had like branches coming out of my shoulders, and then there was like pink type of flowers, like blooming on them. Yeah. And yes, I don't have a picture of it because I did take a picture of it. I just don't have it with me, and if I find it, I might want to embarrass myself and post it. so yeah, that's my strangest thing I ever drew. Okay, number 18. We're almost done, guys. Number 18. I oh sorry. Have you ever been hung up after you started a commission, and how? Okay, so if I ever been hung up on a commission, yes, recently I have been hung up on a commission. One of my friends, she asked me to draw something, and it was kind of like, I wouldn't say vague, but like it made me challenge myself, and I succeeded. I drew something beautiful. I don't have a picture of it. Again, I don't have a picture of it because I'm still drawing it, but it's like a Mother Earth kind of concept and whatever. So yeah, it's very beautiful. I'm probably not going to post commission work up here unless I get permission. So if I do, I will post it, even though it's my art. I like it, especially if it's a self-portrait of them or their kids. I really feel uncomfortable posting the likeness of their family or themselves on my channel. So if I do get permission, I will do that. If it's not an actual self-portrait of that person, I might post it, but we'll see. So stay tuned. Okay, so number 19, second from last. Do you admit that paint smells good? Okay. Well, here's a funny thing. When I was taking an art class in high school, I actually painted so much. I kind of like starting to like the smell of it. Like it got me feeling a certain way. Like I felt really happy and really joyful just like smelling it and getting all my easel ready and getting my paint supplies ready and the water and all that, because I do watercolor and I do acrylic, so I use my solution would be water. I love using water, it's so much better. Then I did oil painting for my class, and no. Paint smells good, like the solution, the mineral spirits. Crack open a window, it ain't gonna be good. So yeah, so no. Paint, yeah, I wouldn't buy paint just to smell it, or I wouldn't buy it just to like smell it all day, but if you're gonna have to be stuck in the room with it, yeah, it smells like. Okay, and last question, but not least, what would you tell your younger self? Okay, so I would tell my younger self, be patient. When I was 18, 19 years old, and I was trying to become an artist, a known artist and all that, I didn't use like Facebook and all that as publicity. I tried to just do art competitions, and I thought that I was good enough, and obviously I wasn't. Like my art was okay, but looking back at it, I wasn't good enough. I would just tell myself to be more patient. My time will come. Don't give up. Like I stopped painting and drawing when I was 22, and I came back to it now. Well, last year. And that's about like 6 years difference. And so I felt like I not wasted, but I felt like I lost a lot of time with it, and I'm trying to catch up, trying to get back on that horse. But I would just tell myself to not give up, be patient, your time will come, get better, you know. So yeah, so that's the end of this video. I hope you guys like it. Give it this thumbs up on the bottom. Please subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family. I'll make more videos, hopefully better videos. But I will make more videos. I'm going to try to do it once a week, but if I don't, I'll try to do it every other week whenever my schedule allows. You guys have a wonderful day, and thanks for joining me. Bye.